Pop. So there we go. We should be lit now. Check this out. So never mind the lighting. I'm about to fix that right now. We're about to talk about Rikers Island, prison, Rowdy Rebel, and a whole lot more. But you ain't gonna believe this, bro, because I spend a lot of time right now going through this little era that was happening. So shout out to wherever you're watching this from. And I figured it out. Look how simple it is, guys. Pop. Now, what happened was that yesterday we were live, but I didn't have on that light because we were in a different format. If I'm not mistaken, we were like, I was doing the whole back side thing and all that, and showing people like different sections of the studio setup and what I've been doing besides just Rikers Island story and prison. I've been doing this for years, for over a decade, right? So that light was set up like this, like it's now. This is actually the setup. I just pressed, and you seeing what's behind, like the camera from behind me and different angles. But I had the light, I had it all set up for the dark. We was chilling, and I just came on late at night, like, hey, what's up, guys? Woo. We was bugging out the people that caught it. Sometimes I come on late at night, psychotic situation, ping, and I popped out and did that. So we was in this format. You get it? Like, kind of sort of like this, but also I was showing a lot of other things. So anyway, a lot of people ask me, yo, what's that chair that you got there? That chair is actually a phone stand thing that I had got for my dinner table. And when I eat dinner, that's how I hold the phone with the chair. It's actually a phone holder. It has like a little block right here. Bing. And that's what it's for, bro. And then I utilize it to when I press the buttons, it has like different scenes that it goes to from the Elgato Stream Deck. But anyway, let's switch. We're about to take calls in a second. You get it? But first of all, thank you for tuning in. We're about to get into this whole Rikers Island thing because I had to delete that live stream. Let's get it. Welcome to the foundation of Rikers Island stories. Yeah, Pop. Thank you. Yeah. I am your host, the unstoppable Warpath from New York City, Brooklyn. You are now tuned in to the hottest live streams you ever seen in your life. This is not a regular live stream. This is a live stream event. Are you ready? I don't think so though, bro. It's time to actually blow. Are you ready? What? Let's get it. So apparently I was showing you yesterday how this individual, right here, coming up, I was locked up with this person, and not only me, a lot of people were, right? And I'm about to pop out right now. You about to see me. I don't know why I forgot to put this the way it belonged, but give me 1 second. Now I gotta go to a different scene that's gonna change it because I want to pull my little camera out so you can see me, but I forgot to put it over this and it's in a different way. But anyway, where's this thing at, bro? And why isn't it showing? What was it showing? Oh, okay, so it should be. The camera is on. Why isn't it showing? It should be nothing else over it. Oh, the display is over there at the top, and it goes this way. There, pop. So, pop, right? What happened was this individual right here, pop, coming up. Is I'm doing a whole lot, my G. Bing, and there's a lot of tech stuff in my head. So Rikers Island in the early 90s, 93, 92, 94. I was there, homie. Facts. I built Rikers Island. I was the first inmate to open up right now. I'm just kidding. These dudes be extra lying, right? Like, yo, I was the first blood. They made the mittens because of me. I started Red ID. My nigga, you're a liar. You're lying. But you could lie to these little dudes on the internet that haven't been gang. But you know that we know that you've been lying a whole lot, my dude. You heard? Facts. Yo, these dudes are just liars, bro. You heard? You remind me of King Tone. He just lie. But anyway, check this out. Boom. A lot of people were with this individual right here. You heard? And remember, yesterday I said that at one point, the top piece got bigger, and dudes was trying to touch on that and going bananas. So if you was on an island popping, and she was in regular housing units, this is facts. This is like Nene times 10 and pounding dudes out, thumping. I think she got a unicorn on her head right here. Pop, somebody said, bing, look, mommy, unicorns are real. Yeah. Somebody gave her a unicorn because her forehead looked kind of crazy, but she was always fighting. And if I remember, she was nieta. I asked that yesterday, but nobody, you feel me? There wasn't no activities in the building, I guess, you heard? But check this out. Most of the time, people in the building, they stay quiet, you heard? They don't want to say that, they don't want to talk, you heard? Yo, but dudes was trying to blow her buns, you heard? And stunting now. Shout out to you if you watching this on Rumble, on YouTube, or on Twitch. We live on all major audio and streaming platforms, you heard? Shout out to everybody, you heard? Yo, so check this out, bro. Dudes was touching on this, you heard? Dudes was going bananas over this, you heard? This, I swear to God, bro. And I ain't gonna sit on. I'm gonna keep it a stack. She ugly as hell, you heard? Is ugly, you heard? I know you shouldn't be like judging it, but dude, even if I went to the left, it's like, bro, you're fucking ugly. You heard? I would feel like I'm just, well, actually, you are like, yo, you going out with Tyrone? like, dude. But dudes, a lot of these dudes were blowing a buns, you heard? Like, respectfully, we keeping it a stack, you heard? A lot of blood niggas was up in that, you heard? Facts. Tell me I'm lying, bro. Tell me I'm lying, and I'll start naming names, bro. OG niggas, I saw you with her, you heard? Facts. But that's not my place, you heard? Everybody, a lot of dudes from all different cliques and walks of life, I seen them around her because she was doing business on the island too. She would get a lot of things through, but she was making noise, son. I'ma keep it a stack. She was fighting, bro. Dude, she put up a fight. Like, she was problematical too, and all the CEOs got along with her and everything. I think, you know, she had a kind Ken spirit, like a cool spirit. You know what I mean? We don't got nothing against whatever you do in life, you do in life. I learned real early from going to jail at an early age that, yo, war, there's nothing you could do. These people got to live somewhere. And that was hard for me because anybody that knows my story knows I was abused as a child. So it took a lot for me to be able to be like, yo, all right, cool, yo, I flipped. And, you know, as I was sitting down, we're going to get on the whole Rowdy Rebel situation. I don't know why I said Fabio Foreign, if I even did, right? But anyway, yo, them shackles kick up my shit. You heard? You probably was never shackled up in the legs and all that. You heard? You wasn't like that. But a lot of dudes wasn't like that. You heard? That's why a lot of people got to stop stunting. Some people got red IDs behind a toothbrush, you heard? They wanted red ID because it made you feel like a gorilla. They wanted to be cuffed like that to the front by yourself. And sometimes you were the last one. You get it? But certain CEOs made sure, like, if you was Latin King, you went tied up alone. You get it? Because a lot of bros is like, all right, I'm going to just rip this dude. He's out of here. The dude right next to us. You heard, Pop? Yo, hold that down. You heard? Shh, shut up. Don't say nothing until we get to the court building. They're going to stop this bus, homie. You heard? And I'm going to cut you again. It was crazy, son. You heard? It was lit. We was animals. It made me an animal. You heard? Not that I wasn't wilding already, but getting locked up, being around jail. This is when I really knew I was in jail. Number one, I started seeing all types of different people. Like homegirl, respectfully. But that's all a lie. What you see in the movies and Oz and all that, jail is not like that, bro. Dudes be like, yo, dudes be getting, the R word in jail and all that, like constantly. That's a lie, bro. Whoever told you that, these dudes are lying. They making stories up. Now, these things do happen. But, homie, trust me, I promise you, it's super, 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 super rare. Especially, I'm going to keep it a stack. The Nietas and the Latin Kings, whether people want to admit it or not, and the Patrias was like the best thing that ever happened to a correctional facility, bro. These are just facts. Because it's less crime, less sneak thieving, less bullying, less robbing. Before that, I'm going to keep it a stack. Black gangs were doing what they wanted to do with all inmates, and everybody was getting robbed. Everybody, even you, whether you was black, white, they was robbing you. I'm never gonna stop saying this. I say facts. You could go to jail right now with a gold chain on, and you could be the biggest blood in the world, homie. The Latin Kings ain't gonna rob you. Not that we never did, because I've yapped a lot of different dudes from different gangs, right? Vice versa when it was lit. But it's rare that a king is going to snatch your chain because they supposed to follow that rule and regulation of we don't rob and steal, especially from another inmate. But the Bloods and other gangs had no code with that. Like, they want to rob you. You get it? I'm just keeping it a stack for those that never been to jail. Gangs are no good, period. Stay away from gangs. Stay away from jail. I'm just keeping it a stack while other dudes lie to you on here. If you're blood and you think you're safe because you homie or you, and I've been around more bloods than bloods, homie, ask about me. Niggas didn't even know I was king while I was locked up, so I started saying that recently. Everybody thought I was blood this whole time. Facts. But I'm going to keep it real. I ain't going to lie. I don't know how to do that, you heard? The Kings ain't gonna rob you. The Nietas ain't gonna rob you. But the Bloods, your own brothers, that day, you got dirt on you, nigga. And you never did nothing wrong in your life. But that day, whoever's running that jail might just feel like, yo, I need that peace, son. Son is no good. He a rat. And now everybody's thinking you a rat because the big dog send them at you because he wants that chance, nigga. But you ain't never tell a day in your life. And all I'm saying is these are the things that you got to deal with gangs. Not just Bloods. Every gang. Every gang does it, bro. Not just Bloods. I'm just saying that it's less. It's least. The Nietas wasn't going to rob you. You get it? Not that they never did. But we got to tell the story, and we got to tell the stories right. You see, a lot of these dudes been lying and getting away with it and trying to make themselves look like they started a Malcolm X movement. That's all a lie, homie. That's all forgery. You heard? Right on the net. For beneficial gain of cash apps with the cup out, begging. Yo, I'm starting a channel. I just came home from jail. All right, stop begging, my dude. You going hard. People ask for cash app. People know your channel needs help on growing. We know that. Everybody knows that. But now when you just make up a lie, like DJ FaZe, and at the end or in the middle of every video, you're like, yo, don't forget the cash app. Without cash app, I can't move around. You know, your whole purpose of that video was for cash app, and people see that. It's just fucking depressing. You haven't even got 2 sentences in, and you're mentioning your cash app. The shit is on the big screen in letters, scrolling through every fucking 2 seconds. I don't watch shit like that, bro. Now, I made content and I started with a phone and I have asked for Cash App. Don't get it twisted. I never will not Cash App. It's needed. People know that's the only way you can make it if you really, You know how long I haven't got a Cash App from none of my so-called fake-ass supporters? My nigga, in years, facts. Now, the people that do or have in the past helped out anything that has to do with me, remember, my nigga, I don't consider y'all regular viewers. I don't consider you a regular person. At this point, you're my brother. So, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking in general. You ever see me say, yo, thanks for that Cash App? In the last 3,000 video content of mine, you won't. You heard? This is facts. Because it's almost like you gotta ask for it, kind of, sort of, because some people don't understand content. They think you good, right? And the more you show, the more they hate, and the more they'll be like, oh, this nigga's good. And I show a lot, homie. I've made thousands of dollars, and I bought over $30,000 worth of tech equipment where I built my own computers. If I'm making a video and they see it on my tech channel, and I'm showing you a phone, and I got 3 of them that I paid $2,000 and change for each of them. This is the Galaxy S24 Ultra Magnetic with the wings. You press the button, boom, the rims pop out with the spoilers. And then you add the steering wheel to it. And I bought it in red and yellow too with the stars, with the 5 stars, because you already know it's red and yellow. So, you know, you could drive the phone around. Nah, I just and I got this steering wheel the other day. This one was $50. It's red and yellow. And I got the other one for $280. Another one for $80 on Amazon. And another one on sale for $30-something. It's amazing. That's for my other content called drifting and sim racing, but it's the same steering wheels we use in our actual car, in a real car. So the equipment is all the same. People ask me, do I feel that? Well, when I'm making that content, of course, you feel all the force feedback. I spend thousands on it. I better feel something, but you feel it, bro. Super powerful. When you get the package, it says, this is not a toy. This will break your hand. And my thumb was out of commission for a minute, bro. And I use this thumb a lot, you heard? So anyway, yeah, I say this a million times. Joe Rogan paid $70,000 for his, but I think he got robbed. But then again, he's Joe Rogan, the worst comedian in the world. Joe Rogan's comedy sucks. Nobody's going to say it. I'm going to tell you. Joe Rogan's comedy is the worst comedy that America has ever gotten. You're going to kill somebody with them dried up fucking jokes, Rogan. Stop it, bro. You heard? But here's the problem. He has money. So he puts himself like he's first. Like, yeah, last week we sold out at the arena. Bro, who the fuck went there? Who buys that? And here's who. Loyal Rogan supporters. They know you suck. But if they don't buy it, you know, they feel bad for you. That's their way of donating. And I don't like to underestimate nobody's talent. But Joe, get the feathers out your butt. You said that there's only 250 the funniest and most official comedians in the world. You're on some new drugs, bro. The mushrooms are getting to your little brain cells, peanut head. And here's why. I've met more funnier regular content creators in the dirty section of YouTube than anything. And I recommend them to iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, on the daily and weekly basis while at meetings. These are facts. So don't sit there and tell me that you're the best comedian in the world when I know dudes that just came out of Rikers Island, state penitentiary, or even regular life, bro. Dudes that never been arrested. Bro, and they are the funniest content creators in the world. So stop it. Now that you're trying to make a list and put everybody in a box so that our fellow brothers that are coming up making content don't hit that comedy space because you know they looking at us. You know they looking at us. You know they looking at us. Homie, we started telling jail stories, prison stories, street stories. We making movies, books, on every audio podcast there is. Stop hating on us, Rogan, bro. You made it already, bro. Let our peoples eat, bro. I dislike that about people, bro. Don't do that to this side of YouTube, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You see people looking at us, you're going to start making content to block that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. It's bad. God don't like it. Don't do that. I see everything that's bad. I'm like, Jesus. Don't do that, bro. You heard? This whole comedy thing, they looking for people. They caught, bro. I had the news reach out to me and ask me a whole bunch of questions. I've been said this, bro. Whoever's tuned in the loop, we're on the lockout, King Warpath and all that. You know what it is, bro. You get it? You know what it is. I never lie, bro. You get it? But don't do that, bro, because you're putting a big block to where they looking at, bro. Stop doing that, man. That's bad, you heard? Facts. God will punish you for that, you heard? That's why your fucking melon head, your fucking brain looks like it's growing sideways. You're like Mike Tyson. You guys are fried. Yeah, I smoke toad. You dudes are fucking wildin'. You're on drugs. You're trying to make mushroom like a normal thing. No, bro, it's not normal. You're doing drugs, bro. It's a psychedelic. Yeah, you're a psychedelic dude, all right? You're a psycho. Relax, bro. You're not the best comedian, bro. You're whack, homie. Facts. So let me tell you something that happened with Joe Rogan one time. Now that we on that topic, I'm bugging out. I'm on the computer, Pop. I'm like fairly, not new, but I'm like new to whatever I was doing at that moment, right? I'm a prison nigga, gang member. I'm fucking, I didn't start building computers yet. I wasn't that, I was tech savvy, but not like now. Now I'm super duper like tech savvy, right? Like, so I come from the streets. I'm trying to learn shit. I'm like, yo, I could do this. If these people could do this,